Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. My name is FlightlessBird and this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we are interrogating Furio Tigre. Should be interesting. It's January 8th, 1:21 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Let's get started. So we're finally going to see the tag on the stand? We've almost got this case won now, Nick. I wish I could agree. Huh? When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth. You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying? I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal? I like when he says pal because I know he's talking. Detective Gumshoe, what's up, buddy? What are you so tripping about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end? Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot. It's not a top knot. Don't mind about the hair. Just calm down, all right? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kind of get warmed up. Arg! No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I could get some prints analyzed for you if you got an hour. An hour? Trial will have reconvened by then. But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right? That's true. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour? You bet! Oh no, it's gonna ask you like, what do I want to analyze, aren't I? Where's Emma when we need her? In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Oh, dear Lord. Alright, I want to see what happens if you choose something that we know is wrong. What are you doing, Nick? Detective Gumshoe's going to check some prints for us? Should he be checking this? Well, that's the small bottle I gave back to this morning, right? The victim's ear medication that we found in the kitchen? Alright, well... Look, it even says covered in unidentified fingerprints right in the court record. You're right. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. So you look into it for us? Awesome. All right. Well, let's go back and actually choose the right thing now. I kind of feel robbed that they told me what to do. Although I'm pretty sure we would have figured this out eventually. We're going back to the station anyway. Could you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey, that's the small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right? Well, yeah. I think it's time we solved the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. I kind of feel bad about doing that because Maya got into the spotlight there because she's the one who said, you know, the right thing. Oh, this is pretty much a file showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. I'm gonna go back and load it just because I want to give Maya that credit. I mean, she deserves it. Oh, sure. I'll see what I can do if I get any spare time. Spare time? Feels so unimportant right now. Small bottle given to Tech Gumshoe. It's pretty much file showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. Yep, let's get dangerous. God, I love that show. January 8th, 1:56 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Let's see if Godot lived up to his 30-minute time limit. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre? I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job, no problem. To taint him? Guy's name may be Furio Tigre, but come on. He's pretty lively. Be careful, he still bites. Very well. Please show Mr. Tigre to the stand. Oh boy. Here we go. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Ah! I love how she hid under the table. Definitely. Don't hide under the table, Maya, unless there's room for me down there too. Would you mind? What you say to me? I did nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest, yes. No, that was the other guy. Who could have guessed that fear would induce... Who would have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge? Well, I got business to take care of. Here's me. So who the hell called me into these holes? Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was the judge hid under the desk. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, the dots. Your Honor. Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with procedures as normal. Well, that's it. We're doomed. Maybe you didn't hear me! I said, who the hell was it that called me in years? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What did you see? There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in. Yeah. Too cool. Tell them to get the better of you, Nick. I love how she's still hiding under the desk. Let's get with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct? What incident? I don't know nothing about no sticking incident, you mass boys. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie Sue? I got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Yes, where's that pen at? Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. I still can't find it. I must have dropped a contact down here too. I might be a while. Huh. Phoenix, right? Oh, the exclamation dots? You's the one who set this up, didn't you? You's gonna regret the day you ruffled the Tigre's fur. You hear what I'm saying to you? Well, maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today. Get a grip, Nick. I mean, you're the one hiding under the floor. The tiger's alibi. Here we go. I don't know nothing but knows murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from and send her thunder every single day. Here's the one to check my alibis. You just gotta ask Violetta. See, I told you I've heard the name Violetta before. Seems to be more panicked when he says that, though. I seem to have found my pen. Ah, yes, at least I found my pen. I kind of jumped the gun on that one. Very well then, Mr. Wright. You, of course, name is... what is it, please? Witness for you to reflect shouting out like that. You made me drop my pen again. I just love they keep diving under the test thing. That's so funny. I know the kind of games the guy in the blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyers. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins. Lowlife? Me? Well, listen up, smarties. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000 and you're gonna borrow the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger. I just love how he's like so nonplussed. I love a good spectator sport.
Just a minute, that's really not, yeah.
This witness is very hostile. How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too.
Well, very well. I have no choice but to pose the penalty system here. You're so bad, I be listening. I said I got business to take care of, big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. Catch my drifts. The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant passing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. You can do it, Nick! Come out from under there already, would you, Maya? Nope, she's not. The tiger's alibi. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to save after every single thing if we want to see all the information.
I don't got anything to do with the murder.
I don't buy that, Jay. I haven't even heard of an incident that occurred at Tribulations.
You're the guy with the big mouth, right? You used to try to say I was in on some mob hit. Was that what you tried to say? Where's your proof then?
Evidence, yes.
For an attorney to make an accusation in courts, you must have the evidence. Well, that's some no shock to lawyer. I begin his guide, yes? I see you the studious type, Mr. Tigre. Very good.
Why don't you ask him to represent you sometime, Trite? What should I do? Press harder. Mr. Tigre.
What do you want?
If you wouldn't mind getting into a bit more detail, maybe?
Objection!
This is a dead end, Trite, and you know it. Remember the rules.
Pressing the witness without evidence to back up your attack is prohibited. As I said earlier, the court will impose a penalty for such behavior.
Ouch, the pain.
Well, now then, Mr. Tigre, would you mind repeating your testimony from the beginning, please? Man, my time ain't free, you hear? You just better remember that. If I miss that bus, someone's gonna pay.
Alright, let's go back and load.
I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in my office.
Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know.
You see these teeth? It's how sharp my secretary is.
Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadavini?
She writes everything in my schedule. December, mainly in the office. Well, that's what it says, so that's where it was. Well, that seems like a rather sketchy schedule.
There he goes again. The tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So now what? I think what I need to do is press after I press. It's too dangerous to press things without knowing where they may end up. I might just focus on gathering information at the moment.
Well, now then, Mr. Tigre, would you mind repeating your testimony at the beginning, please?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and press him on every remark, but don't double press him. Because it seems like when I double press him, that's when the bad things start to happen. But at the same time, I want to press him on all the relevant details.
I got whales lined up to borrow cash from 10 to lender every single day.
So I take it you get a lot of customers at your black market loan office.
What's tough for the little guys these days? Small businessmen are feeling the punch. Bosses of companies like that want to get in good with me. I'm their best friends. Well, I see. That's very admirable of you, witness. Well, yeah, Tender Lender's motto is win through compromise, you know? Win through compromise. What is that supposed to mean? Compromise the customer to win. Well, that's what it means. You got it.
With best friends like you, who needs enemies?
Here, let me spell it out for you all.
You don't pay me back with the. Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't pay me back with 30 days, Spaghetti. I take what's due into your stupid hair, too. Here's a follow what I'm saying.
But I'm not one of your customers. Should I ask more about Tender Lender? Not yet. It's too dangerous, yeah. Alright, testimony number 4.
Here's the one to check my alibi. You just ask me later.
By Violetta, you're talking about the Catavini families?
Well, yeah, I usually don't want to cross them. You usually going to wind up sleeping with the fishes. Once the Godfather finds out he's been dragging Violetta through the mud, he'll do you in.
Oh, the last word dots. Sorry, I couldn't quite put it all together towards the end there. He said that just like Viola, didn't he? Oh, hello, welcome back. Get the feeling this might not be the right time to probe at him about her. All right, well, let's leave it. I got a feeling we need to probe the third, the thing about Tender Lender. So let's do that first. Alright, well let's skip through this as fast as possible. And let's ask about Tender Lender. Mr. Tigre.
What?
Maybe wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
Objection!
This is a dead end trait and you know it. Remember the rules.
Pressing witness without evidence.
Alright, so maybe we're not supposed to press him. Maybe we're supposed to actually use evidence. But I'm gonna press him all 4 times anyway. What's one is press harder. Mr. Tigre.
What is what?
Alright, I think I know what to do. I need to use a calendar on this. Because he said he spent all the time in his office, and yet here it says meet with the tiger on December 3rd, so he didn't spend all the time in his office. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness statement?
I'm not sure I follow you.
Wait, what? Doesn't? I thought that was clearly a thing. Gabriel, Maya, how about you pay back the money then? You're allowed to cover it. Hey, I'm no idiot, you know? Well, I'm certainly not the one who thought $50,000 was free money. Anyway, I need to work this guy without pressing his testimony too hard. But his testimony is pretty solid as is. I admit nothing jumps out at me as a contradiction. But I gotta find an opening somewhere, or I need to make one. Alright, let's ask him about Viola. It's the only thing we haven't done yet. Yeah, let's do that. I don't care. Press harder. Mr. Tigre.
What is what?
That wasn't a good idea, was it? Nope, I need evidence. Yeah, I need evidence. It's the only thing I can do. Oh boy. What are we gonna test them on? Ask Violetta. Nope, that's not gonna work. Maybe, our medical papers? No. Was one of your whales Glenn? This is interesting. Maybe we should relook at the evidence. Strategies for advertising. Wait. Matches used for advertising. Whales. No. I was thinking maybe I could tie Armstrong to him. No. Huh. Alright. What evidence do I have? What evidence do I have here? I don't see any evidence. Wait. Weren't you in court on December? No, that's not it. What do we do? MC Balmer? No. Large debt. Alright. I don't know. I don't know how to... I don't know how to... I don't know nothing about no murder. Is there a way for us to prove that otherwise? No? I was thinking that the calendar had something to do with this, but I don't know nothing about no murder. I gotta prove that he knows about the murder. But how do we prove he knows about the murder? Let me save here. Show him Armstrong. How do we show he knows about the murder? I am John's low contract. No, that's not it. I'm trying to tie Jean to him, and it's not working. How do I do that? I am unsure. I mean, clearly knows about the murder. But how do I...
Objection.
Huh. I know we just finished Space Quest 4 today, by the way. Go check it out. It's a great game. But I got stuck a few times at the end of Space Quest 4. And I feel like I'm getting stuck here. I feel like this isn't my day to do a recording because my brain just is not working properly, I guess. Spent all my time in the office. Got whales lined up to borrow cash every day. Whales as in money lenders, right? Like people who give a ton of money to help other people out, or they just like to give money away. That doesn't make sense though, because whales' definition is like people borrowing money. What did it say again? All you have to do is press them on something irrelevant and bam. Oh, we get charged $50,000. I don't know nothing about no murder. Let's try pressing him again on all things because we did go through everything. And maybe we can actually present evidence. Yes! Double ejection! No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi correctly. Accurately. Good. We had to go through all the dialogue without pressing, and then we had to press on this one.
I agree. Where's that pin at? My context.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too? And the music never stopped either. Very, very tricky.
Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen a young kid before. I do believe the witness's last system was important. Mr. Godo, if you could, please.
Mr. Tigre, the court asked you to add that last statement to your testimony.
Huh.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself. Alright, so...
The day that you used to talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before.
Alright, here is where we gotta press him on the calendar, right? But first, I wanna just press him, period. You didn't know Mr. Glenn Elk, really?
I don't mess with the guppies when there are bigger fish to fry. What do you say, boss? Who, me? How's about I hit you with a fat $200,000? Well, I was thinking about purchasing a nice car from you.
You seriously considering this? Wow, the Tiger's a really good salesman, huh? Well, yeah, and if I want to sell this case, I need to copy him. How would you hit him with a fat piece of evidence, boss? I wish it was that easy. It is that easy. It is that easy. This is what I was trying number 4. Perfect. See, I knew what I had to do. I just had to do something before it. My brain was actually not running slow. It was running a step ahead. Well, that's refreshing, I guess. I'll take it. Oh boy, Mr. Tigray. You claim you didn't know Mr. Glenn Elk, but it appears that Mr. Elk knew you.
What?
Mr. Elk left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the Tiger. And the date? December 3rd.
December 3rd? Well, that's the day of the murder.
So, Mr. Tigray, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Elk. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him.
Hell, the dates!
Look how confident he sounds.
Not bad. He's actually not bad.
So sorry?
I was just messing with you, sir, to see how good you were.
Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad. Well, that's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're in the earth. Those will not be tolerated. You're calling me a liar? Is that what you're doing? Uh-oh.
Oh, FlightlessBird and has been broken. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so good. Oh boy. So you're saying... So you're saying that you claim to have never seen that kid before? Is that the truth?
Said I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth.
Huh? Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is, while you testify to the court again, Mr. Tigre.
Oh, yes, and would you mind indulging the court witness while I look for my other contact lens?
You never actually met the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time to nail this guy. Do I nail him with the CD? That's what I'm thinking. The victim, Glenn Elk.
I ain't no liar! Never met Glenn Elk! Well, there was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow some cash from me. Set up a meeting with the guy at my office, tender lender. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. I ain't never even been to that Tribulations joint, you see?
Huh.
Well, I see. Well, that all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up.
I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead.
Well, very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
But didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gotta make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. Well, that bill's gonna go straight to you, right?
Oh boy. The victim, Glenn Elk.
I ain't no liar. Never met Glenn Elk.
And yet, your name was written on the victim's calendar.
Well, get that horse's calendar out of my face. I'm the tiger. Not a lame horse, you stupid porcupine. Tigers like me eat horses like that for breakfast. No. Witnesses aren't permitted to get evidence. Not that I ever would. Or the debts. There was a case once where a young lad ate.
Anyway, Your Honor. Yeah, exactly. Anyway. If you had never met the victim before, how do you explain the note he left?
Well, there was some lame guy with a name, though. Want to borrow some cash from me.
That's very strange. According to the manager of the firm where the victim worked, December 3rd was the date he had to repay his loan. He wasn't due to discuss borrowing money, but repaying what he owed.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Whatever it wasn't gonna go down at the beginning of December.
So you did meet Mr. Elk then?
Hey, Wright, you might wanna cool your jets sick. Set up a meeting with the guy at my office, tender lender.
So your meeting wasn't supposed to be at Tribulations then?
Why would I want to go to a tip like that? If I want to talk to my clients, I's good enough and stick there for the gym. I got the best punching bag you've ever seen in there.
Not exactly a professional office you got there, you know. So you went in the office on the day in question?
I waited around for him, but he ain't ever showed.
He did show up. Huh? What do you think, Trite? Let's see. How does a dead man get from a French restaurant to a loan shark's office? And you yourself didn't go to Tribulations?
What's you trying to pin on me here? Why don't you come down to my office? We can chit-chat this thing my way, yeah? I got the best butcher bag you've ever seen there.
No need. I'm good, thanks.
This enough. I ain't got nothing more to say except this. I ain't ever been to that Tribulations joint, here.
Never? Not even once?
Not even once. I was in my office the days that went down. I ain't putting no poison, no kiss coffee, you got peace, eh?
Yes, I know it's capiche, but, you know, I'm going with it. Do you think you really didn't meet Glenn Elk? Not likely. Because I'm convinced this guy's behind the whole thing. So you mean that whole testimony he just gave was a lie? Of course it was. So we can't afford to give him time to think of ways to plug the leaks in it. I got to nail him while I still can. Alright, how do I do this? Here? His office? How do you explain this CD then? Or how do you explain this? Oh, that wasn't it. Alright, maybe the CD then? It was my first instinct. Yep, not the CD. Huh. I ain't ever been to a Tribulations joint. I gotta somehow prove it was at the scene of the crime. So what evidence do I have? Oh! Why would he have matches from Tribulations if he's never been there? Duh! That was obvious. Mr. Tigray, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches?
Matches? What's the use talking about?
Well, you found them in your office at Tender Lender. They're from that restaurant. If you've really never been to Tribulations before, what was the book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk?
You've been snooping around in my stuff now too, you wise guys! What are you, my border chain? Ain't a broad controlling me! Order in the court, I say. Well, witness, I think it's time that you started telling us the truth, don't you? I'm so sorry, I'm totally sorry, forgive me. I ain't no pussy cat. Say go back on what I can. I mean, I don't go back on what I said. Yeah, that too. But okay, I was at the joint that day.
What?
But this is good, right? I might have been there, but I never met that kid.
Wow. I just love how nonplussed he is. He's just so cool and confident. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenn Elk that day. And he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. I don't think it's that easy. I think it was Viola who poisoned under his orders at Tribulations.
I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoons. When I opened the door to the joint, saw one ugly scene. Well, the guy was laid out on the table and he was stiff as concrete. I figured now the place wasn't hot already, well, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cop sirens on my way out. I went straight back to my office. I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it!
Yeah, that's my line.
If I wait around here any longer, I ain't ever gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions.
No problem. Anytime Trey presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. That's not fair. I mean, I complimented Godo on the fact that he seemed to actually care about the truth. And yet here, he doesn't really care. What's up with that? And then again, I heard that this case was pushed from like the first game and then the second game. So maybe, you know, Von Karma is the more sadistic tier. And maybe she's like, yes, I will press this food with my whip if he messes up. Wah! You know, maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
Mr. Godo, well, that's my job.
Like, I could see that line coming from Von Karma, but not from him. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. Like, this doesn't seem like the Godo that we've known. So do it.
Yes, sir. Well, the Special Express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know, you should be paying it.
Oh man, doesn't that rule of law mean anything around here? Alright, let's press them. At Tribulations.
I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon.
I'm gonna save here. So the meeting wasn't due to take place at Tender Letter at all then?
Well, the kid was making a fuss about coming into the office. It's always that way when I want to talk about payments. Even those I got the best butcher bag you've ever seen if there are any, issues.
Maybe it's because of the punching bag. People are scared to come. So that's why you decide to meet at Tribulations. You're going over old ground again, Trite. Sorry. You just earned yourself a penalty. Now suck it down.
You will suck down the penalty, Mr. Wright, and you will like it.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? You see, that line would make a lot more sense if it was from Von Karma, you know? Alright, let's go back and load and do number 2. An ugly scene? What do you mean? The witness has already told us, Trent, which makes that question irrelevant. But... I limit myself to 17 cups of coffee during a trial. That's the rule. You better limit the number of times you take a penalty, Trite. Or your guts will look like the inside of a chimney. Action.
Don't make me burn you again, Mr. Wright.
I guess I shouldn't press them on that. I like how there's like different dialogues here though.
Well, the guy was laying out on the table. He was stiff as concrete.
You mean you saw Glenn Elk's dead body?
Well, I guess he did, but all I saw was him from behind. He was wearing some ragged bit of cloth that he called a hat.
And what time was this? Was he wearing a hat? Yeah, he was.
Hide the news.
Huh?
You know what winds me up more than anything else in the world? Watches! Round watches! I ain't gonna pollute my paws with some ticking hen picker. Out of interest, Mr. Tigray, what winds you up the second most? Huh? What do you think? A square watches!
Oh, that's awesome. Is this guy for real?
Looks, all I need to know is that something bad was going down in that place.
Yeah, I got penalty for that.
I figured if the place was on already, I was gonna be, so I split.
Definitely save. So you didn't actually set foot inside the restaurant then?
Oh, the tiger's a busy cat. I don't hang around for new ones. I ain't got time to be caught up in the murder investigations.
So, when exactly did you pick up the matches? There are matches just inside the front door. Our detective friend would have one up in trouble with the chef after taking $5 home. Poor Gumshoe. It's almost enough to make a man cry. Alright, no penalty for that one either.
Heard the cop sirens on my way out. I went straight back to my office. Yeah.
You went straight back? Did a bout of guilt suddenly hit you for what you did?
What are you trying to say, sir? You used to try to tell me you ain't never been guilty of nothing?
We all have our crosses to bear. We all have to swallow the dark secrets we hide. Like this. Whoa. Courtroom's not exactly a place to talk about dark secrets, is it?
Seems that you did it again, Mr. Wright. Another irrelevant line of questioning. I must suppose a penalty accordingly.
I'm gonna penalty for those two jokers in the garbage they keep coming up with. Well, Nick, what do you think? He's running out of ways to avoid the truth. I need to press him fast before he has time to think things through. I gotta come right back at him with a contradiction. Be careful what you press him on though, or you get penalized, okay? Now I think what I need to do is not load. I think I need to go back through all the dialogue again. And if I get penalized, I know that that's nothing. And maybe I have to press evidence here, but I need to double check. Man, my lungs are just so messed up right now. I don't know if I said this, but I did order an air filter for my house. Hopefully that'll clear up the air in my room, and I'll be able to get rid of this congestion I keep seeming to have. Alright, that didn't do anything. Step foot inside the restaurant. What happens if we just click? Well, Nick, what do you think? He's running out of ways to avoid the truth. I need to press faster. It's time to think things through. But there's nothing to press him on. On my way out. I don't know. Because it didn't say a time limit. And because of that, I don't think any of this evidence is going to work. What about the CD? Went straight back to my office. No, it's not the CD. I'm trying to say, how did the CD get in your office? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't know when or how to say it. How do I say that he was there? No, it's not Kudo. How do I do this? I don't know. This is super frustrating because if I press them, I just get penalties. Except for these two. But when I press them here, again, nothing happened. Like, there's nothing there. You didn't step foot in the restaurant. I don't know what to say here. Like, I don't have a clue. Wait a second. How did he see him if he just walked in the room? Perfect! You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigray?
And no one escapes Tigray's clutches!
Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro.
Wow, the dicks!
And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches. Aha! I think it's time we got something straight. What's this, Trite? A new line of irrelevant questioning. These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You see, he was standing at the entrance, Miss Tigre. Exactly! Exactly! There's no way you could have seen it. From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this.
Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat. Is that what I just said? Saw the back of the kid's head!
But that's impossible, because if you look at this, there's clearly a divider there. Plus, there's a cash register. And if I look at the photo, you can clearly see that. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision, any customer walking in, ends here.
Oh, the dots.
So, from the entrance of Tribulations, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day, because you met with him.
Objection!
Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table. But the defense just proved the point to be moot. The victim witnessed by Mr. Kudo was not Glenn Elk, but a fake. What? In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as a victim he had just killed and acted out a charade. Or charade. One of the two.
Well, that would do. This trial has gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim?
All the exclamated dots?
You say the killer murdered Glenn Elk, and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, real identity is criminal to the court.
Obviously, the killer is Fury Tiger. No one else could have done it.
What? Well, a witness? How the dots? Grah! That's cute. Used to think you could pin this on the tiger. Maybe used to do it in descent. Tiger is king of the jingle. So I dare you to see it again. Come on, you get the goods. You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger. It's the defense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Oh!
Mr. Wright! Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You've got kids, I give you that. Mr. Wright, don't leave me to handle this alone.
Perhaps I can end this embarrassment.
Mr. Kudo.
Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man did just see the victim. Oh no.
Hello, sir, I got a bottom of cappuccino, but she put something in it. There's no question about it. She was very conspicuously put some white powder in there, yes.
Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee.
Oh, the exclamative dits. Well, yes, it was the waitress who poisoned the coffee.
Very impressive, Mr. Kudo. I'm back. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack. Found your pen at last, right? Oh yeah, actually, thank you. Yeah, I like that pen. Oh, well, it was in my pocket. But anyway. Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elk, and the waitress from behind.
Well, yes, your point, Mr. Wright.
I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elk was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible that the waitress was also part of the show.
What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well?
The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to plan the murder on her.
Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed?
That would be Viola.
Who is this woman?
Her name is Viola Catarini. She's an employee of Tenderlender.
You're making big mistakes here. Do you know who Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home in an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean.
All the dots. Stop shaking, Nick. Where was I? Yes. Anyway, defendant Miss Bird has stated the following. When I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true that there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy, and she had kind of a cackling laugh.
Well, the dits.
There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when the eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There is only one logical explanation that clears up all these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice, once for real and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who committed the crime, is you.
Oh, the dits, you know the duple dits. Witness, what have you got to say? Oh, the double dits. Well, that's cute. So sorry. You're alright. I could deal with a guy like you around.
Well, what do you mean?
Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get to my meeting now, but I'm just gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go.
Something to think about?
You got it all wrapped up in this time, right? But you missed out one really important thing.
But that can't be.
I was in the joint that day. Now I met the kid too.
Hold on, what the heck, Dots?
But I couldn't have poisoned him, yes, here? What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigre?
Huh? What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. One more steaming cup of hot testimony.
Well, indeed. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do that in the next episode. I got the feeling we're close to this end of this trial, but at the same time, I'm looking at this piece of evidence. I'm looking at this piece of evidence, and I'm looking at that poison still. Not the poison, the medicine that Gumshoe's evaluating. And because of all that evidence, I get the feeling that there's at least a half hour left in this trial, if not 45 minutes. And 45 minutes would be the perfect length of an episode. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Join us next time as we get to the bottom of this case and we try to figure out exactly what happened. Until then, my friends, hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.